Hey guys, it's me, Zachariyah, and I'm here with my thoughts and recap on Princess's Long Island. Before I start my recap, let me just explain to you what happened before I actually got on her to record on Twitter. So, as you guys know, I usually try to tweet along and get my thoughts and get everybody else's thoughts on the show. So I simply tweeted, oh no she didn't. Mind you, I didn't tag anyone in there, so no one really knew who I was talking about. However, I got a response back from someone on Twitter, I don't know who it is, saying Ashley's going to be single forever, along with Joey saying, let's hope not, she does have a good heart. And I tweeted to both of them, I wasn't talking about Ashley, I was talking about Joey. Then Joey decides to respond and says, okay, I think I am real. That's why I'm getting in trouble. How's your YouTube going? Now let me tell you something. I was being nice. And in this recap, I had nothing to say about Joey, period. But the fact that she tried to come for me by going after my YouTube channel, which, as we all know, is not some hit show on Bravo. I don't have millions of subscribers or millions of viewers either. I don't, and I get that. But the fact that she tried to throw it up like it was something, I don't know, like trying to down it, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to come for me. You don't want to do that. I'm just saying. There was no need to even go there. But I want to let y'all make it known, I had to get it out. I had to rant because I literally just read this before I started my video. So Joey, that's not what you want to do. Stay in your lane and leave me alone. But on to the recap. This episode, sorry, I'm a little upset because I'm getting tweets from her now as they're coming in. And yeah, her and this, she's getting on my nerves. She really is. She's starting to get on my nerves. But let me focus on the recap for you guys, because that's why you came here. But at the beginning of the episode, it had Casey and Erica going outside, talking to each other, trying to make amends and everything. Erica starts boo-hooing and crying, and I'm thinking, why the heck is she crying anyway? I don't get it. I didn't understand why she was crying. I don't know why she was so emotional, unless she's some super sensitive whatever. But I generally think that Casey's situation with Erica kind of hit close to home with her. As she said, her dad left, cheated with another woman, things like that. So stuff like that hits close to home with people. It does. Regardless if it was high school, regardless if it was 10 years ago, it comes back, and it, as I said in my last video, if you haven't dealt with it, it's gonna come back. But then after she has that heart-to-heart with Casey, she turns around and talks to Chanel and is like, get over it. Like, how are you gonna apologize but then turn around and talk mess about the person you just apologized to? That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Amanda finally showed up after all this, and Erica ran to Amanda like she was just going to be her savior and take her out of there. And she showed up with Jeff, which I thought it was a girls' trip. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with Jeff, but I just thought it was a girls' trip, and the girls were going to have fun together. So I hope Amanda and Jeff aren't going to be the couple that has to go everywhere with each other, like they can't breathe without each other, which is great. But come on, the girls trip, let the girls have fun. If she loves you, she's not gonna do anything. That's just how I see it. The girls went out in the Hamptons and had dinner and everything. And how weird was that? Who was this? Vince? Is that his name? I don't know. How weird was he? I don't know. He was just weird and gross, like with all those comments he was making. But it is true. One of them said, I don't know who it was, said that when you're not looking for love, it finds you. That is totally true. Don't go out there and try to hop on every man you see to think that's going to be your future man, your future husband, because then you're going to rush into it and it's not going to work. Yeah. So, and then Rob drove to the Hamptons. I don't know what he was going to accomplish. It's something with a bunch of women. If a man had said something to Erica, I think it would have been okay. But Rob driving up there because Casey and Erica got into it was a little unnecessary, in my opinion. Ashley, I know I say this every recap. I love Ashley. I do. And things she does is so funny. With meeting Emmanuel, who looked really uncomfortable when she called her dad. I thought it was hilarious. I didn't think it was, well, it was a little weird. I don't think I personally would have called my parent right away, like the first time I met somebody. But hey, it was still funny. I thought it was funny. I did think it was a little weird, so I'm sorry, Ashley, but it was funny to me. The fact that Joey was so embarrassed by it. First of all, I had nothing to do with you, so why were you embarrassed? Don't get me. I'm not going to talk about Joey because I'm going to say something that's really mean because I'm really upset that she tried to do that to me on Twitter. So I'm not even going to talk about her because I'm going to say something that I probably don't mean, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to leave it alone, but I'm going to say it wasn't none of her business anyway. So I don't understand why she was so mortified and so embarrassed. But this episode was sexual. They were talking about balls and leaders and boners. It was, I don't know what was in the water up there in the Hamptons, but this was a real sexual episode for them. Yeah, but they did look like they had fun. I have to say, they looked like they had a lot of fun with the whole partying and everything. I do think, going back to Rob, when he talked to Casey at the club, I do think he should have stayed out of it because it really wasn't anything that involved him anyway. And I think I would feel a little weird with talking about my girlfriend saying she slept with this guy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a straight man, so I don't know if they really care about that. But I think it would be a little weird to me. I do. I think it'd be a little weird to talk about my girlfriend screwing this guy that belongs to this other girl. I don't know. I think it would be weird. But towards the end, I don't know, clearly Erica was drunk, but her whole flip out moment at the house when they got back, what is with her? She enjoys a drink or two or three, but leave it alone. She's such a, I don't know. I don't even drink, so I can't tell you anything about drinking, but if it makes you act like that, I'm never gonna drink ever. But yeah, what was with her? It was so weird, and she was screaming at everybody, telling everybody to shut up, and maybe she was hearing voices. I don't know. Maybe she was. But yeah, so that's a little weird. But now it's time for Now You Know You Were Wrong. So now never mind. I think I'm gonna stick to who I'm gonna give it to originally. I'm giving it to Erica, which I think this is a second or third time I've given it to her. No, second time. Sorry, second time I've given it to her. For her sloppy drunkenness. If you're gonna drink, handle your liquor, homegirl. Pull it together. I know people hate a sloppy drunk, and she was just all over the place. So handle your liquor if you're gonna get it. If you're gonna drink, handle it well, because you were just all over the place. Yeah. So I was gonna pause and give it to Joey, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna go there. I'm really not. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little offended by her little dig that she tried to give me on Twitter. I really am. I was not gonna lie and say I wasn't, because for real, seriously. And then she tweeted me just a couple of seconds ago, 100% get your groove on, and then she tweets me boom. I don't know what this boom is supposed to mean. And then she deleted the tweet. Because now I'm trying to go back and reply to it. She deleted it. I'm so over her. Which proves that my first impression of her is right. So, Joey, whatever. Leave me the hell alone. Don't come for me. Because you don't want to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. Even though I did get a little upset and go off on a little whatever it is, rampage, I guess. But leave your comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Zachariyah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also check out my recap for Real Housewives of New Jersey, which should be up now as well. And then tune in on Wednesday if you watch Pretty Little Liars, which you should watch it if you're not, and Pretty Wicked Mom. You should watch that too if you're not watching it. And also tune back next week for another recap of Princess's Long Island on Monday. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.